We are going.
Welcome to Thursday Night Shift.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what theme song goes to that, but
you should. It's like Delilah. You're gonna create an opener
Delilah.
just for our show. Yeah. You have that like sexy.
That's what I should have played. The
DJ
shift
voice.
music, like the night shift, whatever it is.
Yeah. Every time you say night shift, I think of the court reporter show, like Night Court.
Night Court.
Why do I think that? I don't know. Some of y'all are probably way too young to know what Night Court is. Oh, Donna Marie, please. She says I can't put the video on him in the tub.
We're all family here, Donna.
I don't know what's going to be better, you having electronics near water or the video on. No, I'm teasing. I'm one that showers with my phone, and I'm on conference calls while y'all shower with me. So if any of y'all I do coaching calls with you, you now know we shower together. So now that we're close, I'm excited for tonight's call because we're talking virtual online parties. We briefly, if y'all are on my team, our group call, we joined Melissa's call Tuesday night. We did some touch points. It was such a huge success that I actually got some inspiration today from Kathy Browning and Amy Denman when we were doing some coaching calls. And so it kind of inspired this thread, if you will, to take virtual parties in a new direction. And Melissa may be joining us later. I think she's running a little bit behind. I'm hoping she gets on so she can give her 2 cents as far as her new twist on parties. So let's get started. So when we are talking virtual parties, I know a lot of you have seen the 30-minute Facebook outline parties that I've done. You've got the link to the Dropbox and all the files and all the things. But Melissa's, the question. Yes, let's start with that. We're backing up.
I didn't want to interrupt.
We're rewinding. We are going to ask our opener our question.
And the question tonight is, how have virtual...
This cannot be right. Where's the weirdest place you've had? No.
That's
Jill.
I didn't
not
type...
appropriate.
I didn't type that.
Just kidding. Look, I totally scared her. Where's the weirdest place that you burned a candle? That's what I was going to say.
You nut.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, what did I say? Oh, how have virtual parties changed or affected your business? You want me to go first?
Sure.
Well, I'm the girl from day one who has... Well, not from day one because we didn't have live. So the minute that Periscope launched, remember Periscope, you guys, back in the day, I started virtual parties. But I did do mostly tote parties and basket parties. But I started virtual parties the minute live streaming was launched. Before that, I just did mostly videos, which is funny based on what we're going to talk to you guys about tonight. We're kind of like flipping from the live, but I've done it from the very beginning. I can count on 2 hands how many home parties I've done. I did mostly events and tote parties because even though I did social media and I was doing videos and stuff, I was scared to death to do a home party. I was so nervous and so scared and just being outside of the computer screen. So all of you that are a little nervous to be in front of the camera, I was nervous to be at home parties. Like I love being around people. So it hasn't really changed. If anything, I'm loving the fact that back in the day before, remember, there was no Facebook groups or any of that stuff. People were like, there was no way you can run a business this way. And I said, oh yes, there's ways you can do this. And I would just send videos to people. So if anything, it's just gotten better and easier, and we've tweaked it and changed it and add things to it. So yeah, maybe someday I'll do home parties, but in South Florida, they're not super popular down here, mainly because there's too many people moving around and not staying in one place, unlike where I'm from, Maine, where people stay in the same house, the same neighborhood, like forever and ever and ever, and they actually trust people coming in your house. Down here, it's a little bit different. So it's only made things better for me. I've loved being online that way. Next.
I can go. So I honestly, I've always been transparent with my team and my group. Parties have not really been a place that I have grown my business. It's been more just like one-on-one and that type of thing. But I'll be honest, since coronavirus and COVID and all of that, and not being out and having conversations with people in my day-to-day life in that aspect, I've really had to shift. And no pun intended, even my husband, he's like, you didn't do this for like the last 2 years that I've known you. Like, what's going on? You have a party? What's happening? But it's really been a huge eye opener for me. I've learned a lot. I've gotten new contacts. I've grown my VIP pages. It's been a complete different shift, and it's been a good shift, and it's been something that I've really been enjoying and actually having a good time with. And so hopefully some of the things that we've learned over these last several months, for those of us that are new to implementing it, we're not OGs like Jill in that area, we'll have some things that we've changed in our perspectives in that aspect. JoJo?
Thanks. I can only see a few of you because I'm on my phone, so thanks for calling on me. So for me, I kind of, in the very early days of SCENTSY, I did a lot of home parties, and then I was kind of got burnt out and did more of the events and the one-on-one things, like, Jill was saying. So the online parties for me have kind of rekindled a fire and a passion to want to do parties, period. And what I've really enjoyed about them is obviously they're fun. I love that I don't have to really prepare, because once your party display is up, for most of us, we can leave it up, and it saves me so much time and effort. And I love that because I'm finding, and I hope this comes out right, that I'm increasing my dollar per hour, right? Because when you did a home party, and they're still fabulous, I'm not discounting them at all. And once life gets back to normal, they can come back as well. But it would take a little bit more time to go and do that home party, maybe pack up from it, unload the car, the whole 9 yards. So if I'm just having to hop on my computer 2 minutes before the party starts and everybody joins, the hostess doesn't have to clean, I don't have to travel, I don't have to pack anything. So I kind of really enjoyed that aspect of it too. And I'm having fun again doing parties. Heather?
Oh, okay, tag, I met. So I, in the beginning, all I did was home parties. I went and even bought a margarita machine, like the Margaritaville margarita machine in housing, because I am like, the alcohol will definitely get military spouses there. So if I have something that they love, I'll provide the margarita machine. We'll do parties at my house. And so that's where that was my way in. And so I was doing parties like crazy. Not gonna lie, when I moved back here to Texas, I had a big enough customer base where I really wasn't doing home parties at all anymore. Stopped doing them for years. Started doing scented craft nights. I would do events. Never have I ever done online Facebook parties ever until COVID. So not gonna lie, when COVID hit and I'm like, I don't want these people touching my testers. I don't want to try to disinfect these. I quickly created those slice a bar and here's some stuff that you don't have to give back to me because I don't want to catch COVID. Like, it was that serious. That's why I braved and just started doing Facebook parties, honestly. So it's pretty interesting to me because a lot of us didn't really do Facebook parties prior to, and I think it's really cool to see even people that have been in 11 years or never done this, you adapt and overcome and you figure it out. And so we are really excited to spend some more time on this. I don't know that Jamie or Melissa or Jen are on yet, so holler if they come in. I do see Becker on here, which is good because I can totally have her do the other night because she was on the call too. So Becker, I'm prepping you for your scene again. Wink, wink. I can't wink my other eye, so it'll always be my right eye that winks. Okay, so we are talking, you got a booking, right? We have a yes. Who wants to be, ladies, my host that has booked a party? Or do you want to be the consultant?
I thought we nominated Jill.
Oh, okay. All in favor of Jill? Aye. Okay. Any opposed? No. Okay, great. Jill, thank you so much for volunteering. Voluntold you. Okay. So here is the scenario. You booked a party with me, a 30-minute Facebook party, and I am calling you to have a conversation because this part is very important to planning a party, right? A lot of times they will schedule, you get the group set up, you start posting, the host is really relying on the consultant to make this party a success, right? That's what's happening. People don't know how to plan parties properly. So let me get a phone. I'm going to call my hostess. Her name's Jill. She's sometimes mute. Her phone doesn't ring very loud.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jill. This is Heather Gorsuch with SCENTSY. How are you?
Oh my God. Hi, how are you?
Girl, I am great. I am so excited for your 30-minute live.
Oh, me too, but I don't know what I should be doing.
Hey, when's the last time you had a SCENTSY party? How long has it been?
Probably last year because I am pumpkin spice everything. Probably last fall.
Yeah, me too. Give me anything pumpkin. I'm not going to lie. I totally pulled out some decorations today and have a little fall sprinkled in the house.
Okay, I'm right behind you then. You know that.
I know. So I wanted to just touch base with you really quick. I wanted to kind of explain how everything's going to happen and go over a few things with you. Did you get my new catalog and my hostess packet in the mail?
I did. I have it right here. I haven't had a chance to open it yet though.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to have you kind of go through. I'm going to be sending you this little list that's categorized by actually rooms of your house. And I just want to know, which rooms are we going to add SCENTSY to by having your party? I want you to go through that book and make this wish list of, if money was no object, right? We're going to try to get you as much for free and half price that we possibly can.
Okay.
So would you mind just making a big list of that and sending it on over to me?
Yeah, I can do that. No problem. Like every room. Just saying, but I'll make a list.
Awesome. When do you think you can get that list to me by?
I will do it tonight, right after dinner.
Great. Okay, so when you send that over, I have a little extra freebie to give you, just FYI. I'm not going to make you work for nothing.
I'm all about free, girlfriend.
All right. So I do want to tell you my personal special that I started doing during the fall. Just so you know, heads up, I know you know your friends and family better than I do, but I want to put the little bug in your ear because this fall I'm actually offering, if you get 3 of your friends to book a party off of yours, I'm going to give you the deluxe diffuser for free.
Love that. Is that the one that like runs for like 3 days?
Yes, it's the one that goes with 24 hours of mist. It's got great functionality to it. I am obsessed with it. So
okay, well, my friends better help me. I will get 3 people.
Yeah, and it'll kind of maybe organically happen too at the party, but that way you can kind of work behind the scenes and start doing some groundwork before the party.
Yeah. They'll have lists. That harvest or pumpkin stuff comes out September, right? So they'll have tons of stuff they want.
Yes. And I do have the sample packs available for all my hostesses. Did you want to offer the sample pack feature for your parties and offer that to your friends?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They need to smell everything. They need to smell everything.
Awesome. Okay. Well, what I'll do then is I'm going to go ahead and post a link to our Google. It's a Google form that I have just to collect everybody's information. And the deadline's going to be in about 2 days after we get everybody invited to the group. So we want to make sure that all of your friends are filling out that form by the deadline because I won't be able to mail any after that.
It's a form you send them or this is online?
It's going to be online. They just simply click the link and then they'll be able to fill everything out.
Okay, all techie. Woo.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool because depending on some of the questions, we'll get to know what type of fragrances that they love. And that way I can customize and put a few of the fragrance category that they love in their sample pack. So it's very customized and your photos right on the front blast of your beautiful face for your fun party.
Okay.
Awesome. Is there any particular products that maybe you haven't tried yet or you want me to feature during your 30-minute live?
Oh, I'd love to try that wall fan thingy with the potty thingies, whatever those things do.
Yes. So I will make sure that I definitely show those during the live or do one of the 2-minute video lives leading up to your party to explain those for sure.
Yeah. Don't you have one that lights up now or something and shows?
We do. Yep. We sure do. One, it's a great light feature on the bottom that just came out, released this catalog actually.
Very cool.
So I told you about the party packs with our deadline. I also will periodically be posting some short 2-minute videos leading up to the live just to kind of tell people in depth about certain products that you guys can watch. But I also may text you periodically if we see some of the people may not be participating or if they haven't filled out the Google form yet, I may ask you, and you'll see me tag the people that have filled it out. So you'll be able to see who hasn't filled it out. So I
Okay.
may ask you to tag them before the deadline to just give them a last chance to fill it out before we have the deadline.
Okay.
And one more thing I was going to tell you, and it just slipped my mind. I totally forgot. It was something about tagging. Oh, interaction, like any post or anything like that. Your people have the relationship with you. They don't know me. I'm just the SCENTSY salesperson to them. So
Okay.
they're definitely going to respond better to when you're interacting with them versus me.
Okay.
I will do a warm-up video, though, in the beginning to introduce myself. So hopefully that will make them feel at ease a little bit and no pressure. As far as ordering goes, just keep in mind that if I can either porch deliver it, or if you want me to drop it off with you and you porch deliver it, it's totally your preference. But if I can hand deliver or porch deliver in this vicinity, it's better if they can give me their order and their payment so I can save them on shipping.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, but you still will be able to collect online orders, but anybody that places an order on your personal shopping link will pay shipping, but it gets shipped directly to their house and you don't have to worry about doing anything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so we're going to end up closing the date probably 2 or 3 days after the live video, the finale live.
Okay.
And then we'll make sure we get all your hostess benefits lined up and get everything that you want, hopefully for free and half price, where you're spending very little and getting the most bang for your buck.
So there'll be posts every day and I don't have to turn on my camera, right? Like I don't have to do any of that.
No, you don't have to do anything. I'll just be going live, short little videos, and then we'll do the 30-minute towards the end, or it may be 15 minutes less. We just play it by ear. There's really no set in stone. It just depends on how your people are relating, and they can watch later or watch it live. It's totally up to you. But it's really just going to be your engagement with them, and maybe reaching out to them through some personal reminders or messages on Facebooks or text. That's really going to be key with their participation.
Okay. I'll get on it. I'll be texting them. I want free stuff.
I am so excited, Jill. And if you need anything or more catalogs, or you think of maybe some other friends that we forgot to invite, let me know. We'll get the link sent out to them and get all of them added to the group.
So one last question. Should I just like invite people in there, just drop people in there, as many as I can?
No, you know what? It really is about quality and not quantity. The success that I've had from the parties in the past, and my average party is about $600 to $800 typically.
Okay.
But the inviting process is probably one of the most important parts of our party.
Okay.
What I want you to do is just think about if you're having a birthday party or a nice celebration, and you're going to invite these people to your house, or somebody that's really close to you that loves candles, or is just a really good family friend. Those are the people I want you to just send a private message to and just say, hey, I'm stocking up on my fall pumpkin spice everything, and I wanted to have a SCENTSY party. I'm getting low on bars and bulbs. Would you like to come? I know you love SCENTSY, or, something like that. And just give them an opportunity to say, yes, I want to come. And then when they give you the answer, yes, that's when you can add them to the group. But don't add anyone without knowing that they are what they're getting into, and without them saying yes. That's really my rule of thumb. We want people that want to be here, and we don't want to be spamming or just inviting another person to the group just because.
So quality pumpkin spice lovers, not quantity.
Right. If they don't like pumpkin, they're not invited. No, I'm
no
teasing.
problem. I can do that. This is going to be easy. I'm going to get some free stuff.
Yes, we are. That's my job, is to make this successful. And if you need any help or get stumped anywhere between, or inviting, or have any questions about the group and all of that, you do want to make sure we have everybody turn their notifications on in the group, though, so that they'll see stuff coming up. And I'll post. You'll see the post as we go along. But it's definitely not going to be bombarding a bunch of posts throughout the day. So I'll be sure to keep you informed, and I'll send you over our visual timeline just so it keep tracks of everything that we just talked about tonight.
Okay, I'll text and invite and remind people, and I'll follow your lead. I got this. I should be a consultant. Really, I should do this for a living.
You know what? We'll totally talk about that. The best way to figure out if this is a great fit for you is have a party. Worst case scenario at the end, if you decide it's not a good fit, at least we get you some free and half price stuff.
Okay, I got it.
All right, Jill. We'll talk to you soon, hun.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I mean, my ear hurts from talking on the phone so much. Woo, okay. We didn't even plan that. So that was totally off the cuff. All right.
Yeah, you can post questions in the chat. We'll answer you as we go along. So
hopefully that helped you see it's kind of important to talk to your hostess, because a lot of times you're leading in blindly with these parties. They don't have the expectations. They don't know the process of what's going on. So a very organic conversation should be happening so you can be connecting with them. We are going to do a scenario again of the party is over and we are going to have a conversation about flipping and joining, on how you would bring that up and when. Okay, so we will do that aspect. Who wants to, Callie, would you like to be the consultant this time, flipping? Or yeah, she's saying yes. She's saying, yes, I do. I'm so, yeah. Yes, you said?
Yeah, that's a yes. She definitely should go.
I'll be the host. Yeah.
No, the consultant.
No, I want to be the host.
No, I think we already did
I think
that.
you should be the consultant. Okay.
We're like a variety show every Thursday.
Don't know what you're getting. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How much was my party? Oh, you're calling me.
Oh, yeah, it's not ringing yet. It's not ringing. I'm actually doing my homework from your party because I'm trying to calculate how much you get in free and half price, boo. I'll tell you when it's ringing. Hold on. Okay, let's take some notes. So she had a $843 PRV party. So 843 times 15% in free. So we've got $126.45 in free, 3 half-price items. Did she get the 3 bookings? I need to ask. Oh, let's pretend she got 2 at the party off my pick a number. So we need 1 more person to get that 3rd for the free diffuser. And then if she joins, let me think. Okay, so 843 PRV times 20% commission if she joins right now would be $168.60 in her pocket, which means 1,000 minus $843. So she's $157 away from her first promotion and 5% pay raise. All right, I'm going to call Callie right now, and I'm going to do this. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Callie!
Yeah.
Hey, girl, it's Heather Gorsuch, your SCENTSY lady. How are you?
Good. That Facebook Live party was so fun.
I'm sorry. Are you a natural or what? Because you killed that party. I have not had a party this great in so long.
You know what? Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I think it was a lot of fun. It was so easy, and you were just a charm.
Well, I had a blast, and I cannot believe, you got $843 in sales, right?
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
So I got your wish list at the beginning, and there's like 5 rooms that I see you want to put SCENTSY in, and you're going to be able to get all of that stuff, plus probably a couple of other rooms to fill SCENTSY with too.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, $126.45 in free of your choice.
Okay.
If you go over, you can just pay the difference. Not a big deal. And you get 3 half-price items, meaning, you remember that 1 warmer and 3 bars bundle that I showed you?
Yes.
That actually just counts as 1.
Okay, that's even better. More bars, more warmers.
Absolutely. And then another one that is one of my #1 most popular is either the fancy diffuser that was the real pretty one with the glass shade. That requires 2 half-price items if you decide that you were wanting that.
Okay.
And then the Laundry Love is one of my most popular. You get that whole bundle, which was the laundry liquid.
Definitely want one of those, yeah.
Yeah, the huge tub of the washer whiffs and 2 boxes of discs. That's actually going to be $25 for you as 1 half price.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good.
Well, and Sally and Sarah both booked by pulling a number off my wall that night.
Right.
And I did tell you that if you got the 3 bookings, you would get that deluxe diffuser for free. Were you able to find and touch base with anybody to see if they wanted to host?
I had 2 friends that I had asked that they didn't participate. They're not really on Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to follow up with them, but can I have another day or so?
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Just let me know before we close the party. And when they hold their party, after all 3 parties are held, that diffuser is yours of $65 value.
Okay, perfect. Yay. I can do this. I know I can.
Girl, I know. You were such a natural at it, and I have to just throw this out there because I would be a fool not to. But your party is actually at $843,
right?
Which means if you decided that you did want to join, you could use our $59 host exclusive starter kit that we have, and you could actually get that for free using part of your host credit.
Okay.
Or purchase the $99 that has the $99 kit with all the stuff in it. It's a larger kit, but $168.60 would be back in your pocket off your commissions just from this party.
So even if I did like the $99 one, then that's already paid for.
You could. You're actually only $157 away from a first promotion and a pay raise with SCENTSY. So your commission would actually be higher your first, because you already have the 2 bookings, probably the 3rd. So you're honestly probably looking at a greater commission than that. And of course, I would give you all of these sales and you'd have your bookings.
Seriously?
Yeah, girl. So you would definitely have over 1,000 PRV your first month, which that's $250 in your pocket already.
I think we need to I gotta give this a try. We'll at least try.
I mean, you've got nothing to lose. And I would help you do your first couple of parties if you need to, just so you can get your feet wet. But you see how simple it was.
Shining star of rainbows and butterflies.
I mean, I feel like a shining star this year with 2020.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
All right, girl.
It's so fun.
Well, why don't you reach out to your couple of girlfriends that said, yeah, or they were thinking about it. And now you can tell them, I'm actually the consultant, so you're really helping me out. Now you have to say yes, because that'll be a 4th booking that will really help getting your business launched, or maybe they want to join your team as well.
Well, Heather, yeah, this sounds, I don't even know what to say. This has just been so fun, and I'm excited, and
fun.
Definitely a turn of events that I wasn't expecting.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much, Callie, and we'll be in touch soon. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, thanks, Heather. Have a good one.
All right, bye, hun.
Bye.
I mean, I just
we have some questions. Some questions.
All right.
So Heather, do you offer this diffuser special to all your parties, or how do you keep track?
So here's what I have been offering. So I have been buying them half off because I need bookings, right? So a lot of people that I have talked to were offering a free warmer if they host, right? Here's my thinking on this. SCENTSY has the host rewards already in place. Why are we feeling like we have to add more just to get them to host? I want to be a great consultant, make their party great to maximize the host rewards, and I need to offer an extra incentive to get me future business, which is 3 bookings. I'm not going to make them do 1 or 2. I want 3. That's how you're going to get that. It's worth $32.50 to me to get 3 bookings. And you would just keep track on a piece of paper, but I'm not giving it until all 3. If the consultant joins, it's your discretion at that point. I did have Jennifer on here. She needed a diffuser. She was actively booking parties. She joined, hit certified, and was moving right along. I had an extra one, and I did. I gave it to Jennifer and said, here you go, keep it. You need it for your demonstrations. So you feel whatever is possible that you need to do, but for $32.50, it's worth me getting those parties, honestly. That's where I'd rather spend that money and get future bookings, new people, and all of that.
That you answered the last question, so we're good to go.
Oh, Amy Denman has a question.
Okay, so I had a question that came up because I started off getting like 1 booking, and now I'm getting multiple bookings off the party. And you had mentioned at one point about, getting a perpetual party reward for each person that booked, but I don't know how to do that. Is that just coming out of your inventory? Because I only see the spot for just the 1 perpetual party reward. So I was curious about how you do that.
So I'm buying the diffusers ahead of time in my inventory. Those are not used the perpetual. So if you have people booking off of bookings, that perpetual party reward is going to them. So when I have a party and they're pulling numbers, so based on my Google form, I'll say, all right, y'all all said you wanted to help Jill get an extra half price item. For every person that grabs a number off my wall during the live tonight, Jill is going to get an extra half price off item. You're going to be doing a 30-minute live just like we're doing here. I'll yank the number down as soon as you put it, write your name on it, and it's yours. That is, I have envelopes with coordinating numbers. I don't tell them what's in the envelope because I can't do it on the live video. I will tell them when they have their party, right? When Jill has her party and Amy has booked off of Jill, so at Amy's party, I'm going to call Jill and say, Jill, you get to get that half price off item at Amy's party. So when you're entering the party under host rewards and half price item, in that section is where you do that part. And at the party summary section, which is right above it, you're going to click that arrow and assign the party perpetual reward to Jill. And so you're using it up really for the hostess. Does that answer your question, Amy? Okay, good. Okay, moving on to the next section of this is when to realize your party is not going well. That sucks, but it happens to all of us.
All of us, every single one of
all
us
of
have
us.
crappy parties. So
It does. So this is where I want you to write down. These are 4 areas. And if y'all think of another scenario of when to notice it's not going well, you need to speak up and put it in the chat so we can compile this list. Here are the 4 areas I found that you just really need to pay attention to. The inviting process. Is she clicking away, adding 712 people to the group? If so, you know she's not individually asking those people, right? Pay attention to the inviting process. The Google form participation. If people are not filling out the form, that's another time to notice that. We're going to come back and debunk all of these for you to give you ideas after this, but I'm just running through on the main areas of when to notice it. The next one is interaction on post. Are you getting engagement from people? Are they liking? Are they commenting? And then orders. Are orders coming in before the live? Are you getting the pre-orders? Is no one placing orders after? Are you hearing crickets? Is there any other areas that you can think of in this whole process when to realize that this is not going well?
we'll share the example link for the form, you guys.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let's take the first one. We're all going to debunk this together. Let's start with the inviting. What do you do if you notice your host is instantly inviting 65 people and they're already in the group invited? What do you do? Yeah.
So in that case, I would not approve them. And I would reach out to my host and I would say, hey, Ashley, I just wanted to touch base with you. I noticed that you had added a lot of people to the party. I just wanted to touch base. Was that something that you sent them the message that we talked about? Have you communicated with them? And see kind of how they respond. I let them know that I want their party to be as successful as possible because they have that long wish list and we want them to get the best bang for their buck. And if we're just adding people, then that's not going to happen. So I just want to make sure before I approve all of them, that they've been personally invited.
So Callie, on your parties, you are the only admin and you do approvals.
Unless I trust them, right? So I had a new consultant that joined and I knew she was a new consultant already and I did her party. She was an admin, but with my hosts, I stay the admin.
Okay. Anybody else want to throw something out there? What would you do if you see it going south in the inviting process? Or maybe she's invited no one yet. And you're on day 3 and she hasn't invited someone. What do you say? What do you do? Sure, Amy.
Okay, so learning through these parties, because this is all new for all of us, but one of the things that I did differently after having and they ended up having pretty successful parties for the most part, but I gave them a graphic that I made in Canva for them to actually post on their own private Facebook page. And I said, you can use this, or you can use, your own words. And, if someone responds to this, then invite those type of people and just kind of reinforcing that you want to get people who are interested. And I just kind of tell them about, because this just happened to me. There was somebody that I knew probably 2 years ago, and I just got invited to it's some kind of underwear. I don't even know this company, but invited me to their party. And of course I'm I hadn't talked to you in 2 years. And I give them that example. would you go to that party if you hadn't talked to this person in 2 years and they just threw out this invite to come to this group and buy?
Yep.
And if they say no, and I'm like, well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you just can't invite people you haven't talked to for 2 years and expect that they're going to show up and participate. But
Right.
I've been giving them a graphic, and I've seen several people have used it. Like, hey, you know, it's got some of our products and Hello Fall, and it says, I'm hosting this party. Would you be interested? If so, comment below. So I'm trying to help them, because maybe they don't know what to post. So I'm kind of giving them something they can use.
That's right. And that's an important factor. Your host may not know how to create that stuff. So I will always tell my hostess, I do the exact same thing. We invite, but even when you invite them to the group, they still have to accept. But if you send a link, they can request to join on their own. And 2, I say, post this graphic on your personal Facebook wall, just like you do, Amy, to see if it generates more people to invite that you hadn't initially thought of. And by them commenting, say, yes, invite me, please, you're getting people that want to be there. Not, I better get in this group or she's going to be pissed off I didn't join. I mean, we all know those type of scenarios where this happens. So I think that's a very valid point. And I think it's so good it's a casual invite and let them respond, Amy. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, let's move on to the Google form participation. What do you do when people are not filling out the form? And you're like, do I say something? It's going to be money if I have to send more packs out. Do I want to say something? Do I just wait and let the ones that are interested fill it out? What do I do, right? What's your answer there?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just making sure. I probably, this hasn't happened to me yet. I hope it doesn't, but I would probably share a message with the host, like, hey, we really want to share this. We want to hype this up. And I would probably even show a couple of maybe little teasers of some samples, just to maybe intrigue them, because everybody loves like a little, I wouldn't show everything because I don't want to give away the whole kit and caboodle. I want them to be excited for some surprises, but I would definitely have a conversation with my hostess like, hey, we really need to hype this up because the more people who get these packets, the more likely they are to order. I don't want to give away the farm. I want to just give them a teaser. So I would take some little candid snapshots or maybe even like a fun little boomerang and be like, you want your mailbox to smell good, like something to kind of intrigue them, but not give away the whole thing so that they're like, I don't want that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it would start with a conversation with my hostess so that she can kind of either do a post herself or back me up when it's time, so that there's that excitement kind of being generated.
I like the blah, blah, blah. The more I've learned doing parties online, something you guys can remember, as uncomfortable as it may seem, is the more they see your face and actually hear your voice, the more they're going to respond. So like Jamie said, photos, sneak peeks, boomerang. I actually like to hold my phone up and be like, hey girl, look at this party pack. There's tons of goodies in here. Here's a link to the Google form. Just send it to the first 15 people, have them fill it out, because I want to be able to send this goodie pack to them so they can smell all the fun things that are in the catalog. A minute long, send that off to her. When they see your face and there's something about visual and they can hear the instructions and they know what to do and they get a reminder, it's much more effective than in a text. So whether it's a voice chat and pictures, like Jamie said, or a quick little video that you send off, the more they can see you, like Heather said, the phone calls, like the more they can hear you and see you, the better engagement you're going to get, because people tune out texts. They tune out instructions. I've read a text in group text 50 million times, and then I have to go back and go, what'd you even say? I'm not even reading it. People have a lot going on. They have homeschooling, all of this stuff in the background. So a quick little video with instructions on what to do, people are going to read and they'll go, oh, that's right. I got to send this link out to my invite so they can fill it out.
And on that same note, right along with what she's saying, it would be fun to even be like, create that sense of urgency. Don't forget, like a cute little picture with a silly little graphic, whatever it may be, of you holding mail, and be like, don't forget, like they kind of know that there's a timeline on it, because we all know that we have to have that timeline to
show those packets, show the confetti in there.
Like as silly as it is.
15 of these waiting to go out. They need to fill out the form so that I know what to send them, because they're going to want to smell things before they decide what they want to buy.
I think another thing also is like with those is when you're doing things in your business, take a quick picture of it, right? And have those kind of saved in a place so that even if your party packs or your samples or anything is already made, you don't have to be going and being like, oh, I got to do this, or I got to take that picture, I need to be home, right? You kind of have that stored as a resource. So if you're making samples of dish soap or laundry or wax, you just take a quick picture of it, you have it, so you can be like, hey, I'm getting those final packets ready. And they're like, you know, if you want to know what this is, you better fill out the form, right? There's all these different little ways that you can sprinkle those reminders in, and they're curious because they want to know.
And I'm going to share one that's actually live. I'm going to share my screen, and you're actually going to watch Melissa Gratz, that she did one earlier today in a party. This is real in a real party, so you can see. I just got her permission to share, and we're going to do this now. So let's go for it.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for
I don't know what's
joining
up.
Pam's Facebook party. I am Melissa Gratz. I have been with SCENTSY for 13 years. I love it. I love the products, and I love meeting people like you guys. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you to those of you that filled out the sample form. I just wanted to give you a little preview of what's headed your way. So you will have the showcase brochure, which is a kind of a Cliff Notes version of our catalog. That'll be coming out to you. I've got some laundry samples that are headed your way, some hand soap, some hand cream, and everybody's favorite, the Scratch and Sniff sticker sheet with the new fragrances that were just released. This is a really helpful tool, especially in a virtual environment as we all are now. And also one of my favorite products, and this will have a label on it, that's what I'm working on right now, but Counter Clean. It is one of my favorite products aside from the wax and warmers, and it works, even though it says it's Counter Clean, it works amazing on stainless steel. So safe for granite, safe for stone. Use it to clean a countertop, use it to clean white shoes, the soles of your shoes, your car seats. I'm telling you, this is an amazing fragrant Counter Clean product, or clean product. So anyhow, sample packs are headed out, and I appreciate you. It is so great to interact with you. Thank you so much to Pam. I am honored to host your party for you, and let's get these samples out. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Well, that was hands-on. I love that. Did that help a little bit of like real time, this is what we're doing, and she's connecting, and she totally put a plug with a product that was in the samples.
And,
okay, we're
and those
on.
can be posted, and yeah, she posted it right in the group, so you can do that too. And I would post it multiple places. I'd send one to your host reminding her. I'd post one in the group. I would do it multiple times, but that's a great, and that was 1 minute and 39 seconds. So you guys don't need to complicate it. You can hold the phone right up and say, this is what I'm making. This is what I'm doing. Here you go. Like, let's get on it.
All right, let's move to interaction on posts. So what do you do in this situation when you realize your party is not going well, when no one is commenting, liking, or engaging on posts? What do you do?
Offer something.
I just had this happen this week, actually. So, I actually did the wax warmer thing, right? So a couple things. One, when I noticed that was happening, I immediately went out and I made sure I had friended every single person that was in the party. So I sent them a friend request, right? Because we all know we see the things that we're friends with, or that we see the things our friends post more than we see the things that our non-friends post. So I went immediately and I added them all as friends. And then I just did the wax warmer, right? So kind of like duck, duck, goose. And I just said, I wish I should have had it up exactly what I said, but I basically just said something along the lines of like, you say wax, I have an alarm set. And when I say warmer, it stops. You're going to be happy. Whoever was the last person that said wax, right? Then I sent them a private message and told them why they were so lucky for being the last person to say wax. But what happens is now they're engaging and commenting on my post, which means, okay, Facebook, they're interested in this group. I want to see more. They want to see more of this stuff. And then my stuff will show up more for them. So that's one way. They were also engaging more. It brought them to the page, all of that stuff.
Another one, oh, I'm sorry, Jill.
We're even. No, it's fine. I mean, both, it doesn't matter, same time. My just quick one too is I'm going to go back to this is I like to, as soon as people are invited, I do another one. I send another little video like, people will do business with who they know, like, and trust. And remember, you only know the host at this point, pretty much. So send them a quick, like, hey, I see you just when they just join, I see you just accepted the invite to so-and-so's party. My name's Jilleysue. I'm going to be your consultant. We're going to have so much fun. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and be sure to engage on every single post, because I might be giving away some fun little samples at the end, or whatever you want to say. But them seeing a little video of who you are, and you friend requesting them because you want to get them in your VIP group at the end, makes a big difference.
I love that. I actually really love that. I need to make note of that. Something I did kind of, it wasn't necessarily that I had low engagement. It was just something that was on a whim, and it sparked a whole lot by accident. Was I posted a picture of the first warmer that I ever ordered, and said, this was the first warmer that I ever ordered, along with such and such scent. What was your first warmer or first SCENTSY product? Now, like I said, this is also if you're getting engagement or whatever, but it sparked a whole, people posted their pictures of their first warmers. They love telling the stories of when they got them. I did not expect that to happen, but it's a good one to have in your back pocket. And you could choose to send a little freebie if you wanted to, like Callie did with the wax warmer. But I don't know. Like I said, that they loved being able to share what they had already experienced, and how old their warmer was.
I love that. And I do friend request everybody that joins the party. If they don't accept, they don't accept. Something that Star Director Maudie Swain shared with me, she just attended another party for a different company. And something that I thought was genius that she shared with me is this consultant, when she mailed the sample packs, the consultant actually texted the guest and said, your sample packet's on the way, save my number, this is your SCENTSY lady, because you've got their contact information on their Google form. So talk about making it personal and doing that. I think that's a great point to throw out. And then you can research Christina Stainbrook's party pack. And this is something that Jen Audette shared with me earlier today. This is a great game. She prints it off and puts it in the sheet of every single party pack that she sends out. It's a points game. So you can, it says, welcome to the party. We will be earning party points during the whole thing. Keep track of what you've earned. I'll let you know what order people ordered in. At the end of the party, the winner will, with the most points, will get something extra special. 10 points if you join the group, 5 points if you fill out the party pack form, 50 points if you bring your own, book your own social, 50 points to the first person that places an order, 40 points to the person that places a second order, 30 points to the person that places the third order, 20 points on all other orders, 10 points if you post pack in the group, your sample pack, and 20 points if you post your pack on social media. There's 2 per sheet. Thank you, Callie. She just said it in the chat. You can download it immediately.
That was the wrong file. Do not download that. That will mean nothing to you. I am so sorry.
Just kidding. She's lying to you, to your face right now, and it's going to upload. I hope that's not nude photos of you and your husband. Okay, good. Because seriously, y'all are all in for a treat if she said that pack.
Or Thursday night variety show.
Well, I know. Okay, we're moving on because we literally have 10 minutes and we have a lot to cover. We might go over a few minutes tonight. Last but not least, in ordering, what do you do when you realize your party is not going well in the ordering process? Amy Dimon earlier said, I know that when a party is getting pre-orders before the live, it is a good indicator that this is going to be a banging party. So when you realize that orders aren't coming in either prior or after the live, what do you do?
Can I jump in quick? I'm back.
Yes, great.
We had a long road, a long stretch with no service. So I actually had this happen this week. I had several pre-orders come in before the live. Did the live last night, and at the time of leaving this morning, I only received 1 additional order, and the host had only received 1 additional order. So I reached out to the host, and I just simply said, you might want to reach out to your friends as well. Now, on my end as the consultant, what I will do is I will also reach out to the people that accepted the invite to the party but maybe haven't ordered, and just let them know, hey, Lori's party is going to be closing soon. Is there anything, any questions, or do you need any help with anything, something along those lines? But interacting with the host on that one, and interacting individually with the people who said that they would attend, or the guests, I think is also very important.
Very much so. And as orders come in, I usually create a graphic in Canva that says, thank you for your order, Pam, and put pictures of what they ordered. Jamie takes actually a screenshot of just the order form and blacks out her name and address and or blocks out the personal information, but it's just a screenshot of what she's ordered. I love doing that even on my personal wall because A, it's shouting out the people that just made a purchase with you. It's B, letting your hostess know who's purchasing and who's not. It also kind of puts a little bit of pressure on the people so they don't look like an a-hole and don't order from these parties sometimes, right? Like, I don't want to be called out like, this is embarrassing. I was at this party and I'm not placing an order and she's getting orders from A, B, C, and D, right? So it kind of does work in that favor. And then it also, they love being recognized. I have had hostesses, Jamie has had hostesses. They're like, oh, well, Kathy ordered. How come you haven't posted her picture yet or haven't shouted her out? They seek that recognition and that attention. So it works on so many different levels and it's so important. So you could also try doing that, even if it is one person that has bought. It may start that movement in the right direction a little bit. Anybody else want to add something to that?
I was just going to say, in with what Heather said just there, I even had my hostess, because she had some local people who weren't placing online, but were ordering strictly through her. And she said, if I give you their name and screenshot what they are wanting, will you still shout them out? That's how much these people wanted to be tagged and shouted out. People who ordered 2 and 3 times. Like, so it definitely created like this little excitement. So that's a great tip that Heather shared.
And one more thing, when they're not ordering, I create a photo album in all parties that says, hurry while supplies last. Why do I do that? Well, I have a photo because when you hear hurry while supplies last, we all know what that's like on a Black Friday waiting in Walmart or Target. We know exactly what that means. Every single person I know that knows a good sale, and you see if there's a sale and you can't resist, you take them all, right? It's get them all. I'll figure out what I do with them later. The same mentality happens when we're creating a photo album. Let's say it is an LTO, or let's say it is the Nightmare Before Christmas coming. Those approved graphics from the marketing section, I will upload into that hurry while supplies last before the party so they know, hey, you better grab it. It may be gone at any time. After my live, when I see it might be a little slow on orders, I'll run to my PWS, see what's in the closeout in the clearance section. I'll pull graphics or use graphics from my home and say, OMG, look what just popped up in my clearance section. I can't believe this warmer is on sale for $22.50. It's probably been there for 4 weeks, but they don't know that because they didn't visit it. But they're excited because it looks like I just popped it in now, the hurry while supplies last, and they think they need to hurry up and grab this deal. They weren't going to buy, but now the offer's too good that now they're going to get 2 because they can give one to Susan for Christmas. So it's just creating this environment as if you're at a retail location and you're providing a sale or you're doing a party. We're trying to create as many of those intimate moments as we possibly can, but being apart, being behind a screen, right? So let's, we have 5 minutes and we're going to do this very quick. Becker, are you on here? I'm going to have you go first because you are so good. Becker, testing once I see her.
I think we can go. Our last week was an hour and 15 minutes. So I think we can.
Oh, beautiful. I like hanging out with you. I'm going to go get a glass of vino then. So this last part, what we're doing, Melissa Gratz, Becker, can you just kind of explain how this idea came about, why the 2-minute things? Will you just run through that?
Sure. So one of our team members, she had a party and she went live and nobody was getting on. So she texted Melissa on the side. She's like, do I still go live? What do I do? So she actually started just doing these demo videos, like 1 to 2 minute long, because we live in that TikTok world where everybody wants very short snippets of videos. So she just would go and demo our Go or the diffuser or something really quick and then put that in her group. So it wasn't a 30-minute live because nobody was getting on it. So she's been doing these videos, and then you can keep the video and just plug those in your groups as you're doing these parties. So I am doing one right now. I'm going to do the 30-minute live one, but then I'm going to go to those videos because I really like those.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is have everybody run through. We're going to grab a product, 2 minutes or less. what you would say about the product if you were doing a little video that you could save. Now you could pre-record these, go change your shirt like they said on somebody's call, like every time you do a product, go change your clothing. They won't know it's a different, or they're doing it the same day. So we're going to let Becker, which product are you going to start with?
I have our beautiful fragrance flowers because they're my favorite and everybody else's too. I don't know if you know, we have a new fragrance flower. We actually have two. We had a new one added to our lineup. She is Buttercup Belle. She is going along with Darling Dahlia, and they each come in 8 fragrances. And this is how you get them. You'll get them in a 3-ounce jar. This is the oil inside. So you'll take off, and I didn't do this last night because it was all packaged, but you'll take this off, and there's a little plastic piece on here. You'll take that off. You'll stick your flower down into the oil. The oil will then absorb up into the petals, and that's where the fragrance will come out. You might not see the oil in here, but don't throw it away. It's still going to set for about 60 days, give or take. Once you don't smell it anymore, for all you crafters, you can repurpose these. People have been putting rocks in here from their vacations, making wreaths with these. I'm not very crafty, so I like seeing what other people, how they repurpose them. The other people have been coloring them with Sharpies on the tips, and once the oil absorbs it, they turn into these really cool colors. And the best thing about these, there's no two alike because they're made from natural material. So they're $16 a piece, but I can do one better, a 3-pack for $45. And I don't know about you, but I'm loving these flowers because they last way longer than the fresh ones. Let me know if you want to order some.
Thank you, Becker. So good, right? Like, and you didn't even have to say everything. Like, it's just sharing what it is about it. Okay, who wants to go next? I think Jamie's got the fan diffuser. No, yes, she's going to get it. So we're going to go, Jill.
Yeah, no, I was just going to add on. I don't even have my products near me, but I was just going to say, like, if you guys watched Becker, like, the key is not knowing all of the information about the product. The key is just being excited and pretending like they just showed you at reunion and told you everything about it. And you're just like, she didn't have to say the petals are made in India and this and this. And like, they're all, you don't have to get technical. All you have to do is what influencers do on Instagram and just be like, these pair of jeans are amazing. They make me look so skinny. There's holes in, like, all you have to do is say what you love about the product, quick, 1 to 2 minutes long, and be excited. Some of you get too caught up in, this is made with this, and this is like this, and this is 12 inches high, and this is 4 inches wide, and oh my God, I didn't get everything. Just be excited. You love all of these products, and you know that when they announce them, you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm not saying being over the top, be professional, but just, I mean, when I was watching her, I got overly excited about the flower again. I mean, and that's what it's all about. That's what people will gravitate towards too. That's what's magnetic. You've got to show your passion and show your excitement and show why you love these products in your home.
I want to point out something that we were talking about the other day when Heather and Melissa brought this up and we were discussing it, was that, you know, a lot of the times the reason maybe you or even your team members, do you want to explain this part, Heather? Don't do the lives because you don't want to show your face. Do you want to explain that?
Do I remember this conversation?
No. Okay. So we were talking about the fact that a lot of times why our consultants are deterred from doing these parties is because they don't want to show their face, right? They don't want to get on Facebook Live for whatever reason that makes them feel uncomfortable. And so what these 2-minute lives is first of all, if you can step outside your comfort zone and you can push to showing your face, people are more comfortable with doing business with people they know, like, and trust, right? But if you 100% are just so terrified and you need to start somewhere, then flip the camera around and still film it as though it is there. It's you. They at least hear your voice and that type of thing. Again, always prefer you do it like Becker, right? You set the phone down, you're engaged. They see your excitement. They see your passion. But if that's not something you're ready for, try the other.
I love it. Okay. So we are going to go Jamie and then Jen Audette. And then I see Terry Newman on here. I'm totally calling her out to do a 2-minute product something. Oh, did you see her face? Oh, whatever. She's so prepared. And then whoever else wants to, because this is really good stuff. All right, Jamie, go.
Okay, I wanted to tell you all about my new favorite product. And when I say favorite, I'm so addicted to it that I can't even stand it. And if you don't have one, everyone should have one. I am obsessed to the nth degree with our mini wall fan diffusers. Not mini, but wall fan diffuser. And let me tell you why I love this thing so much is because for years I had this kids who were dipping their fingers in wax. They would actually bump into them, but they wanted a night light, all the things while we love that small space coverage. Except now we don't have to worry about spills. And guess what? If someone bumps into one, it's plastic. It's not going to break. You have the option to put 1 or 2 in. And I'll show it like this too. I'll say, see, this is just a little fan. This fan is going to just shoot that right out. And y'all, it's also versatile and can turn to wherever your outlet is, because we don't all live in brand spanking new homes. Some of us have old school homes that have outlets that go crazy direction. I have one in my car. I have 3 in my hallway. They're perfect for my daughter's dorm. When I tell y'all I'm obsessed, my cousin's house now has like 10 in them and fragrance flowers because she doesn't do wax and warmers. Her whole house smells amazing, and it's because I'm obsessed with this. And she put her pods on SCENTSY Club. So it's been hands down my new most favorite thing because people don't have to worry about spills.
So relatable and telling real stories. So that's what makes it
I didn't
great.
even give you a price, but you get the gist. I just showed my excitement. Yes. And that wasn't fake. I really am obsessed with it.
Yeah, she is. That's true. Awesome. Thank you, JP. Jen Audette?
Which I'm going to say real quickly, it was Jen Audette's 12-year anniversary and
for Jill
11th today. So Jen is on her way back from a celebration dinner.
That's why she dressed up for our call tonight, just for you guys.
Sorry. So my laundry room was on the top floor, and I ran upstairs to grab my washer whips because honestly, there are a lot of things I can't live without, but one of them is my windowsill washer whips. Have you guys tried this? Because I have never had my laundry smell so good. So I'm a little bit of an overachiever when it comes to washer whips. I think it says use 2 scoops. I use 4 to 5, and my stuff smells amazing. This stuff, if you guys aren't using it, you're crazy. Use it. And you can throw it on your carpet and vacuum it up, or in your laundry. And like, honestly, this stuff is so incredible. So that's my 30-second commercial on my washer whips.
I love it. Thank you, Jen.
Yay!
All right. Terry Newman.
Look, I didn't even unmute. I was so stressed right when you said my name. Okay, let me look.
Grab a
product. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I want to share something that we came out with a little while ago, and it is going like hotcakes. This is our mini fan diffuser. This comes with its own little cord, and it plugs into your laptop, so you have a personal space of fragrance. This works with our SCENTSY pods, and if you've never seen those before, this is what they look like. 2 come in a package, and they work with all of our new fan products. So this mini fan diffuser just takes one little guy on there, and he will fill up your whole space with fragrance. So this is great. Right now they come in mint, blush, and gray. They're perfect for anyone. These are also good in the car, you guys, so I highly recommend them.
Yay, thank you, Terry. All right, Callie. Callie?
Yes, I didn't know we were going to me. I was pinned, and so I'm still looking at Terry in a big, beautiful view. Okay, which product do you want me to do? I will do
grab one.
This one. So I am excited to talk about our Buddy Clips. We have multiple kids products in our kid lineup, but this is one of my favorites because he's just so cute. He's so little. And guess what? We have a licensing contract with Disney. So if you are a Disney fan and a Disney lover, then this is a product you definitely want to check out. So this is Dumbo, and he is a Buddy Clip. So he clips onto whether it's a backpack, it could be your car seat handle for your kids. You could even make a cute kaleidoscope that hangs above them, and they smell amazing. They're packed with kid-friendly, safe little beads in here that smell great. And so it's not going to be as smelly when you're running around with your kiddos, and just makes a cute little addition and something that they can hold on to, especially going back to school. They're uncomfortable. It has a fragrance that they're used to, maybe something they've used around the house, and is one of our fun kid products that comes in multiple different characters.
Awesome, Callie. Okay, who wants to go next? All right, we're going to go Erin and then Amy Denman. And do a product you haven't seen before yet.
shoot, because I had pulled the mini. Okay, hold on.
Okay, Amy Dimon, you go while Erin runs and pulls a Jen Audette and gets out of breath. We're going to make everybody out of breath. Go ahead, Amy.
Okay, so that's good that I get to follow her because I have the full-size buddy. So when I talk about our unplugged stuff, I start talking about the scent packs and kind of show how they have the holes in the back. I said, but really what these are best used in are our SCENTSY buddies. So these are like full-size kind of stuffed animals, and they're super, super soft, so you can really cuddle with them. And they come with like beads on the bottom. So if you're a collector like me and you love these, you can collect them and sit them on the shelf, and they'll sit really nicely because they're kind of weighted at the bottom. But the best part is they have these little pockets in the back, and you put these scent packs in there. So not only are they super cuddly and soft, but they smell amazing. Kids love these, but they're also really fun to collect.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Great job. Oh, Erin disappeared again. She's running to get that product. She's so excited because she can't wait to share it, and she's back. All right, Erin, let's do this.
Well, I grabbed the hand soap and then said, no, I got to change it real quick.
All right.
Because dish soap. So it's fun. I wanted to do dish soap because my husband literally walked in here 15 minutes ago and said, I need to place an order. We're out of dish soap because he's up there doing the dishes. So the dish soap is absolutely one of my favorite items. I use the Johnny Appleseed in the counter clean dish soap and all-purpose cleaner. They sit right there beside my sink. It not only does it leave everything smelling fresh, but it also cleans your dishes so good. One bottle of this will last me almost 2 months. So you're getting your money's worth out of this. A bottle of Dawn normally would be gone in 2 or 3 weeks. This is almost 2 months. So Johnny Appleseed not only leaves your dishes clean, but it also leaves you with the fresh scent of apples every time you do the dishes.
Awesome. Thank you, Erin. That's so good. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right. Oh, wait, I'm trying to see who that was because I can't.
It's me, Steph.
I see you, Steph. Okay.
Hey. Okay, so hey, I'm Steph, and I'm so excited because today I have for you the most amazing bundle. This is the Clean Crate. I call it the Clean Crate because it's got everything you freaking need to clean your house and not be unhappy while you're doing it. So you've got your counter cleaner, you've got your bathroom cleaner, you got your dish soap somewhere. It's all in here, all for you. And guess what? It doesn't stink like chemicals. I can make it smell like your favorite cleaning scent from SCENTSY, and it's kid approved.
I love it. Thank you, Steph. Good job. All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay, is it Rachel? Sorry,
Hi,
we're going through the military gate right now, so I have to stop for a second and be like, wait, okay.
Real life.
So we are in the car, but I would do room sprays. We full-time RV, so they're huge for us. So I go on and I would say, hey everybody, I'm Rachel. I have my room spray here. They come in dozens of different scents. They just came back in stock. They sell like hotcakes when they're actually available.
And they're so good.
Really sticky in our RV. We don't have a ton of counter space, so a quick little spritz of our room spray makes it smell really great. And I don't have to worry about my kids playing in the wax. My second favorite would obviously be the fan diffusers because I promote them all the time. But for a quick and easy, it's awesome to be able to use the room spray, and they last forever.
I love it. We caught what you were saying. You were frozen, and then you were a robot, and then you were fast talking. But we got it all, girl. You did so good, Rachel.
Hey, y'all, room sprays are good poopery, too.
Yes, they are. Yes,
I tell everybody.
Yeah.
We're with
Heather,
you.
you froze.
It was me frozen?
No. Oh, there you are.
I was frozen now?
No.
We're good. Okay, who's next?
I have one. I can do SCENTSY Fresh.
Go for it.
Go, Holly, go.
Okay. So SCENTSY Fresh, if you're not familiar with it, it's our awesome version of what you would think Febreze would be. You can spray it on the beds. Let me just tell you, I have stinky boys, 2 of them. Boys stink. And the best thing to do for them is I spray it on their sheets and their pillows, and then their room doesn't smell quite so horrendous. But I found a new use for it yesterday, which I didn't even know existed. Okay, so trash days are Wednesday for us, right? So it's taking out the bathroom trash, and we all know bathroom trashes are nasty. You can actually spray this bad boy down into the trash can, and it takes away the nasty smell. Didn't know you could use it on plastic. Found that out yesterday. Bam! So it's got multiple uses instead of just couches and rugs and beds. You can do it on your nasty bathroom trash.
See, that's a good idea. Thank you, Holly. Who wants to do wax and warmers? How would you do a wax and warmer? 2 minute or less.
All right, so here we have I want to show you this one because I feel like sometimes people don't always realize that we have warmers without light bulbs, which is kind of crazy, right? So this is our Take a Stand warmer. How freaking cute is that? And this is actually one of our element warmers. So most of our warmers actually have a light bulb, and then the light bulb warms our wax and releases the fragrance, but these are our element warmers, and I love these for my bedroom because I don't have to worry about turning them off at night. And basically all you do is you drop your wax here in the top of the dish. I typically use about 3 to 4 cubes. And actually, if our warmers have a dish, they're going to have a number on it that tells you how many cubes that you can use in that warmer or that is recommended for that warmer. And then you just let that warm. You'll smell the fragrance as that melts. Remember that because we warm our fragrances and we don't burn them, that your wax actually isn't going to disappear. So you can use our cool cotton cleanups and you can just set those in there, or any cotton balls, and that will absorb the wax. You can save these as fire starters, whatever you want to do, throw them away, and then you can put in your new wax for a new fragrance.
Thank you, Callie. Anybody else want to be brave? Last chance to maybe practice.
Hey, can I say something real quick about the mini fan diffuser?
Yes.
Because so I work for a doctor, and a lung doctor, and we have a lot of patients who can't handle scents at all. So I can't have warmers and stuff going in there. But I came in one Monday morning, and this is what I tell everybody in my parties now. I came in one Monday morning in the back door, and I mean, the stench hit me, like smelled like a dead rat or something had died in our office. And my office is directly to the left. So when I walked in mine, the door stays locked. And when I opened it, walked in, it was even worse in my office. So I immediately went and got my mini fan diffuser out of my car and took it in and plugged it into my computer. And within 30 minutes, my office smelled great. I mean, no stench of whatever that was that smelled bad. So, I mean, I'm a firm believer in this because I can take it anywhere. I mean, it goes from my car into my work. I can't leave it in there because of patients, but, you know, back in my car. But if I'm going out of town, it plugs into your lamps in the hotel room. So these are great. This is my favorite thing. Yes.
I had mine in my car with prickly pear and agave in my little compartment in my Explorer, and my cloth mask was on top of it, which I'd seen people saying it makes your mask smell good. Mm-hmm. And boy, howdy, it'd been sitting there a while, and I was like inhaling prickly pear and agave, and I'm like, I cannot breathe. The first time I've ever said SCENTSY is way too strong. It was like way strong tonight at L&L. Okay, is there any other product that you want to see something said about before we hang up? Maybe you have a party coming up and you're like, I really need to know what to say about this. Is there one that you need to know or help with?
Can I say something about laundry?
Yes, Jana, yes.
Hello. Okay, I'm new, everybody. Hello. And this is my gross laundry room. It's super full because I have 3 daughters, a dog, and a husband. But I would like to talk about, like a commercial. I would like to talk about laundry liquid, which I got as part of the laundry love kit, which we'll talk about later. This, I'm going to tell you, I've been doing laundry for I've been married 30 years. So I've been doing a lot of laundry. Look at the size of this laundry machine. Can we talk? Huge.
Oh, huge.
Okay. But you know, if I was using brand X, which I have, it would be like a huge lid full. But with this, it's 4 squirts in my cute little thing. And it smells fabulous because I also follow it up with washer whisk and
Amber
the
Alert
dryer. Oh, was that Amber Alert? Oh no.
It's because
Anyway,
you pulled out brand X.
Right. I'm a huge fan of laundry. I feel like I'm an expert on laundry, so I can completely tell you this is a good product. You need it. It saves you money and it makes your clothes smell fabulous. I don't have boys, but I have girls and they're disgusting. Everybody thinks girls are not dirty. They're super dirty. So I highly recommend the laundry and get it in a 3-pack.
And I love that you're in your laundry room doing it, so you're like showing it. That's a great idea, is to be
For real.
in your room. Yeah, smart.
Okay, I'm unmuting.
Somebody wants us to demonstrate oils and skincare products.
I can do skincare if you need me to.
Go for it.
So I love our skincare line because, not skincare, our body line, because I am all about cohesiveness. If I start with a fragrance, I want to end with a fragrance. So that is one thing I love about our SCENTSY products. So first of all, this is the wrong fragrance in this moment because I'm waiting for the new one to come in, but this is our SCENTSY soak. So for my bath lovers, here's our SCENTSY soak. This big old bag is 2 pounds worth of awesome moisturizing Epsom salts and things that are just going to make your bath super duper relaxing. So this is so much product, you're going to love it. My favorite fragrance is Cozy Cardigan. So I'll take a bath, then I got to rinse off because for some reason a bath to me, I still have to rinse, and I will use my body wash in Cozy Cardigan. All of these products smell amazing. They have great ingredients. You're going to love them. Then we get out and we're going to go ahead and use our body cream. And, oh, I haven't opened this one yet because I'm still using a new one, but super duper creamy, super duper amazing. You can have your hand cream on the go. Same fragrance. We're still layering. You put your clothes on. You're ready to run out the door. Cozy Cardigan body mist. Oh, I just love a body mist. In my purse, spray all the time. You wash your hands midday. We got hand soap. So really, wherever you go, you can keep your fragrance that's on your body cohesive.
Thank you, Callie. And I'm going to try to do oils. I don't do them that much, but I'm going to make my way through it. I just quickly pulled up my catalog. And I quickly pulled out my product training guide, and I'm basing it off of that in 30 seconds of reading. Okay. Hey guys, so I'm a huge oil addict now. I don't know if y'all have seen the new SCENTSY diffuser, but it is my absolute favorite. My first diffuser was actually the big expensive diffuser that you can change out our glass shades, until I found this big bad boy right here, which over 24 hours of misting. And I love the oils in addition to my wax and warmers because it totally delivers a completely different fragrance experience. It's almost like I'm in the spa, and I can choose to have that going in one part of the house, and it complements my wax and warmers beautifully. I love using our oils because you can customize how strong you want them in your diffusers. And how you customize it is simply fill up the water reservoirs to the fill line and add however many drops of oil you want in your diffuser. The more drops you use, the stronger it's going to be. I personally love the function of this deluxe diffuser because it lasts longer and I don't have to change the water as often. So our 2 oils, you're going to see 2 different kinds. I've got my cheat sheet here, sorry, and the page turned, of course. So we've got our 2 different oils, and one of them is, I've lost it. What is the difference? Oh, wait, the blend, oh, essential oils, meaning it's a single ingredient, right? Like eucalyptus here. And then the blends means that 2 or more things were combined to create the essential oil blend, okay? So think of it like your essential oil being like chocolate ice cream, and then it's turned into Rocky Road because it was blended with the almonds and the marshmallows, okay? So that's how you can know if it's like a single ingredient versus a multiple, but you do have to know, you can use any oils you want in our diffusers, but our oils are strictly fragrance only. They are not topical, they're not medicinal, you can't swallow them. Just so you know, we are fragrance experts, and that's where we keep our oils. But you get, each oil is 5.5 ounces, 15 milliliters, and they last a really, really long time depending on how frequent you add the drops. And I don't even know that because I don't even read any of that. So it's totally made up out of this, right? So yeah. All right. Has anyone done one on joining SCENTSY Club? Who's a SCENTSY Club expert? Anybody want to do that one as our last one? SCENTSY Club. Anybody? I can't see. There's so many.
I'll tell you about it if you want me to.
Sure, go right ahead.
Well, SCENTSY Club is a subscription that you can get either 30, 60, or 90 days. You can get all of your favorite scents whichever one of the subscriptions you pick from. If you have a favorite scent and it's going to be discontinued, I highly recommend you add it to the SCENTSY Club because you can always get it in your bar. Now, the bar is the only item that you will be able to get that scent in. You cannot get it in a car bar, a room spray, a scent circle, or anything else, but as long as it's added to your SCENTSY Club, you will always get that bar. Now, if for some reason down the road you accidentally remove that bar from your SCENTSY Club, you are in trouble because you cannot add it back. Once it gets deleted from the club, it cannot be put back unless it happens to come back and it'll bring back my bar. But again, it's every 30, 60, or 90 days. It's a subscription that you choose. You can get discounts on it. You can get a shipping, but it's great. Okay, I said I don't know that much about it, but that's a good.
That's okay. So I think it's great because I know anybody would buy anything from her. I love it. I could listen to you talk all day. I think it's really good because you don't have to give all the answers. It's okay that you don't know everything. And one of the biggest ways I express the SCENTSY Club is if somebody ever makes the comment of, I love this scent, right? There's a difference of, oh, this is good, and I love Pacific Sandalwood, right? When you hear someone say that, a little light bulb in your head needs to go off going, girl, if you love this scent so much, let me save your life. Because if this ever goes away, we're going to lock this scent in so they'll always make it just for you.
Yeah.
And you could just simply just say something where it's just bits and pieces, even if you don't know what to say. Because Erin totally knew more than I did, and she was telling you, and I like, oh, we can lock it in. I don't know.
So something that I think is a huge benefit of SCENTSY Club, and I just want to throw this in because I know we're getting way over our time here.
Yes,
but
we are.
I think it's important. It's important. I am loving that with our new features for SCENTSY Club and the discount at $60 of getting not only 10% off, but also a half price item, is the only way that you can get the whiff box half price. So you can get over $30 worth of product for $15 when you add it to your club. So not only are you not having to worry about waiting for your order, you know it's already scheduled to come on these days, your favorite fragrances forever, you can also get that whiff box, which is a killer deal to try new and different products that maybe you wouldn't have already known you loved at a really great discount.
That's smart. That's true, because right now that's the only way they can get it. And I totally forgot that. Yeah. All right, y'all. This was so fun. I hope this was beneficial. I hope it was.
Did this help everyone?
Seeing real scenarios. Like, we did not script this at all. I mean, this was literally just practicing and what I would say off the whim. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. Like, I now am probably like a SCENTSY used car salesman. I could probably have anything roll off my tongue, and that's okay, because you don't have to know it all. You just got to be confident in what you're saying. Like, that's it. Like, and you can fake it till you make it until you do become confident. But you have to be able to get in front of the camera, turn it on, or like Jill said, if you don't want to show your face yet. I mean, Jen Audette just made one the other day filming the diffuser, and she didn't even show her face. So yeah, it's doing something, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Social media reminder, you guys. No matter what anyone says, videos look better and come out better when they're horizontal. And if you're going to upload your videos to keep on YouTube so you can keep reusing the link, then they need to be horizontal. So if you're going to save quick videos, remember, and they're only a minute, whatever long, and they're going to be on your phone, and you are good at going back and finding them on your phone, great, you can do that. Or if you want to save them unlisted on YouTube in a playlist, then keep them horizontal, and then you can just grab the links every time on YouTube. Just make sure that when you upload them, you keep them unlisted so that they're not showing up on your YouTube channel. So you'll just upload it, you put like mini wall fan diffuser description, put the month and the date so that you can remember when this was in case you need to update it for next season. And then when it uploads, it'll give you the choice, private, public, or unlisted. Make it unlisted, because that means the only people that will be able to see it are the people you give the link to. Those videos need to be horizontal. And I will say, even if you're just doing them on your phone and saving the video that way, because you can save them in a catalog on your phone, put them horizontal. They just look better. I know some people think, oh, it like distorts me, but remember, this isn't about you. This is about the products that you're showing. So just put it up on a tripod, show your products, and keep your camera horizontal, because no one wants to see that bar in the middle that's blank space. It just looks better when everything's horizontal. So there's one of two ways. You can save those videos on your phone in a group. You know, you can group everything together, or put them on YouTube and you save them. And then you pretty much won't have to update them again unless new products come out for harvest and holiday, or we have a scent of the month that you want, a warmer of the month that you want to show, or for next catalog season. You would just go in, update the product, do a new YouTube video, save it, get rid of the old one, and then you have them all saved there. So you can just grab the link, and then you can schedule those on your Facebook parties, and they'll all be set to go.
Hey, can I add one thing?
Yeah.
If you put them in a list, like Jill is saying, on YouTube, and you have a product video for every category or every item that you want to do, it's also a great tool to give to your new consultants, so they have an idea of kind of where to start and where to go. So it can turn into a training situation as well as something you're using in your parties.
It's a great idea. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, and if you don't remember to turn your camera sideways, just tell yourself right now, this adds 10 pounds, this takes away 10 pounds.
Yeah, because it's head on.
So just remember that in your head, and you will always put your camera like this from now on, so you'll never forget. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you again next Thursday night shift. I don't know what the topic is yet, but we'll figure it out between now and then. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everyone, and happy 11th anniversary to Jill McCarthy.
Thank you.
Happy to Jen. On that.
Thank you. Happy